Welcome, I'm the Math Farmer. In this video, we are going to evaluate or rationalize this question on the board. So what we have here is 2 divided by root 2 plus what? Root 3. Yes. Now, when they say rationalization, rationalize this, what it means to remove what? Square root from the denominator. Yes, that is the aim. To make sure that at the end of everything we are going to solve, we are not going to see any square root, any irrational number in the denominator of that expression given. So now if you want the denominator here, we have 2 square root already. Root 2 and root what? Root 3. So our aim is to remove it. It can be in the denominator, in the numerator here, but we don't need it here in the word denominator. That is what rationalization means. Removing what? Irrational numbers from what? The denominator, or making the denominator be what? Rational. So now, for us to do this, we have to conjugate whatever we have in the denominator. Have to conjugate whatever we have here. So now, what we have in the denominator here is a root 2 plus what? Root 3. Right before now, if you have watched my previous video on where we did a conjugate of surds, you notice that conjugate simply means changing the what? The sign. If you have positive, the conjugate of this expression will be what? Negative. But if you have negative, the conjugate of that expression will be what? Positive. What I mean by that, if you conjugate this expression here, we are going to have root 2 minus what? Root 3. That's what conjugate means. Yes, the sign here, if it's positive, you change it to negative. If negative, you change to what? Positive. So now, since we have conjugate, we're going to use the conjugate to multiply both the numerator and the denominator. We are using this conjugate to multiply both the numerator and what? Denominator now. So now we go multiply this by the conjugate, which is root 2 minus root 3, all divided by root 2 minus what? Root 3. Now, we want to multiply this. This is something else. Using 2 to multiply everything here, something as this. Root 2 minus root 3, all divided. The first expression here is root 2 plus root 3. The second one here, root 2 minus root 3. So now, this is what we have here. The last two we are going to do, we expand the bracket. 2 times root 2 is 2 root 2. 2 times root 3 is minus 2 root 3, all divided. So now, what this thing means, the simplest way to do this is use this to multiply this and use this to multiply this. Yes, the simplest way to multiply this expression, difference of 2 squares. Use this to multiply this first time versus first time, then second time versus the second time here. So now, root 2 multiply root 2, we are going to have root 2 squared minus, yes, this minus, root 3 multiply minus root 3, that is minus root 3 squared. So this we are going to give us 2 root 2 minus 2 root 3, all divided. In mathematics, square cancel out what? Square root. We have remaining 2 here. Square here, we cancel out the square root. That's my remaining minus what? 3 here. So our result is going to be 2 root what? 2 minus 2 root what? 3, all divided. 2 minus 3 will give us minus 1. So this is answer, but you can still simplify further using the negative here to multiply every time here. This is also the same thing as minus 2 root 2. Then minus, we cancel out minus. Yes, minus divide minus, you get to a positive root. That's what we have here. So when we rationalize this expression, 2 1 over all divided by square root of 2 plus square root of 3. We'll rationalize this. We are going to get this expression. This is something as over 1, which is something as the expression on the board. So if you watch, the denominator here is now 1. It's a rational number. Why is a rational number? Why in this place is there are what? Irrational numbers. Thank you. You can do this number 2. Try this number 2 and send your answer in the comment box. Next what you get. Try number 2 and send your answer in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Do well to follow my social media pages on Facebook, Mad Farmer, on Instagram, Mad Farmer, TikTok, Mad Farmer. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, Mad Farmer 2. Don't forget that this video is proudly powered by USA Tutorial Center. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.